Hey guys, it's Paul from Ashen. This is new comic book day for the week of February 21st, and we're going to get started right now.
Alright guys, it's time for me to tell you about the trades that came out this week. First we have Call Cthulhu, or Call Cthulhu. This is a young adult action horror book by Evan Dorkin. Evan Dorkin is awesome. He's the guy who did Milk and Cheese 10,000 years ago, and he's done other great books since. I don't know anything about this, but he's great. We've got Rebels, Volume 2. I didn't read this. I did read Volume 1. It's historical fiction. Very good stuff. It's Brian Wood. Should be fine. Invincible, Iron Man, Iron Heart. This is the last series of Iron Man before the Legacy renumbering. If you like Riri Williams, here she is front and center. We've got Invader Zim, Volume 5. Continuing that series. Like a book will. And then we have Astonishing X-Men. I don't like the X-Men, but a lot of people dig this one. I believe this will have, what, one more trade before it's over? Before it ends? I think this one ends. Is this the one that ends? Tell me, is this the one that ends?
I don't know if it is. It's still going.
Whatever. It's an X-book.
First up, we have Infinity Countdown Prime, issue number 1. It's going to be a bunch of one-shots or whatever. I'm not sure. I don't know what it is. It's a money grab for Marvel because we're getting close to the Infinity Gauntlet series, or the Infinity Wars, and we need to put something in comic form for the Infinity Gauntlet, even though the book is not going to push any sales towards Marvel, because Marvel doesn't tie the movie universe enough to the comic universe to pull people into the comic book store. But, that being said, it's not that terrible of a book for what it is. There's really not a lot to say. My favorite thing is, like, Turk has a time stone. And Turk finally is not getting, like, completely crapped on all over the place. So, if there's anything that's come out of this, I would love to see what happens with Turk running around with a time stone.
Hey guys, Tim from Capes and Scowls, and I'm here to talk about books, because that's what we do here. We talk about books. And my first book is Hit Girl, number 1, from Mark Millar. Another ongoing series, I do believe. Hit Girl, there's a guy, he is going to be thrown into jail to serve several life sentences. He will probably get the death penalty, all of that, and you think she's going to go after him, but no, he manages to escape on his own. But he doesn't get far. Hit Girl does catch up with him. What you find out, though, is Hit Girl can't find a suitable replacement for a new Kick-Ass. She wants Kick-Ass to be her sidekick. She's getting lonely. She's getting bored. So, she decides to free this man and hold him hostage in a manner of life and death so that he can help her basically commit a bunch of murders on a bunch of criminals. Strange turn. The art's really different from the original Kick-Ass. It's not Romita Jr. It's kind of cartoony in a way at times because it's very, maybe cartoony is not the right word. It is different. And I don't know that it's a bad thing, but this book, I don't know. It's a maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll read more.
Next up, we have Avengers, issue 681. No Surrender, issue number 7. We are halfway through this thing. The Avengers are still kind of dealing with the losses. They just now found some very pertinent information. As soon as this game is done, it doesn't matter win or lose, the Earth loses. So now the stakes are even higher than before because not only do they have to play keep away and once somebody touches a Pyramoid, they die, but they have to make sure they play keep away with everyone because if either team wins, we all lose. The series has been good. I like it. We're going to get the return of a big superhero, or is he a superhero? We don't know because, yeah, he's been dead a while. But this series has been good. I'd highly suggest picking this up. It's a little bit deep now to be able to get into it, but I'm sure once the trade comes out, it's going to be something worthwhile and worth checking out.
Alright guys, my next book is Deathbed, number 1, from Vertigo Comics. This is a very strange book as well. This book is about a man who is about to die. Clever, right? He hires a woman who is a struggling writer. She wants to write her own stuff, but she always takes too long, fails in some manner, and she ends up hiring herself out to write autobiographies, to ghostwrite. So she's really down on herself, and she's like, whatever, I'll write for this stupid guy. She goes, she can't find any information on this man, and it's very strange for him to not have some sort of footprint on social media or anywhere. She just can't really get a lot of info before going into this man's home. He lives in this big, dark, scary-looking mansion. It's a lot of haunted house kind of tropes thrown in on purpose. And you discover the secret of this man who, is he really dying? Is he who he says he is? It's a weird twist I don't want to give away. This is beyond strange. And if you love Beyond Strange, you will like this book.
And my pick of the week, of course, it's got to be Batman. Batman issue number 41. I'm getting kind of a trend here. Like, Batman's just good. Poison Ivy has taken over everything. Like, literally, she's conquered the world. It's not maybe she's conquering the world. No, she won. All 7.6 billion people completely and utterly under her control, with the exception of Batman and Catwoman. Batman, in his own mind, realizes what's going on and inoculates himself and Selina before things happen. But yeah, they've technically lost. They are literally the only two people against the entire world, and Poison Ivy could care less because she believes 7.6 billion versus 2 is probably good odds. But it's been great. I've loved this book for quite some time now, and you should be checking it out.
All right, guys, it's pick of the week time. And my pick of the week, you ready for this? It's a Marvel book. Whoa, Marvel. Yeah, and it's not Moon Knight. Although Moon Knight does make a slight cameo. But that's not why I picked it. I picked Doctor Strange, Damnation. This is, I don't know if it's a mini, I don't know if it's an ongoing, it'd be a weird ongoing. Basically, in the wake of Las Vegas being destroyed, when did that happen?
Secret Empire.
Secret Empire. So in Secret Empire, Las Vegas goes... Doctor Strange shows up and he says, we're so busy fighting each other. He's talking to other heroes. He's like, we're fighting each other. We're fighting this. We're fighting that. What are we doing to fix things? And he uses his magic to restore and resurrect the town of Las Vegas. All the buildings come back. All the people come back. And the minute he does it, Thor says, what the hell are you doing? Magic always has a cost. And she's right. In this case, the cost is Mephisto is cheated out of all the death from Sin City. And he makes a casino appear right out of the street. And he is running a weird casino. Now that sounds weird, but trust me, stick with me on this. Mephisto challenges Doctor Strange to some casino games in order to gain his soul, because he won't live down that he didn't get Hitler. Beelzebub got Hitler. So, it's a weird, quirky book. I love Mephisto. I mean, the devil is always the ultimate villain. Doctor Strange is kind of good in this. He does great things, but he knows it's the wrong way, and he does it anyways. There's a nice thing at the end I don't really want to give away, but Wong is going to consider people for a team to try to save him. He doesn't want, your Hulks and your Captain Americas. He wants people that deal with monsters and the undead and just the weird, gruesome side, the supernatural side of the Marvel U. This book's a lot of fun. I am going to keep reading this book. And it's Nick Spencer. Spencer's great, right? You love Spencer. So there you go. All right, guys, so that wraps up the week. And now it's the part where I point at things, and it's important that you listen to me this time, because Paul said he's going to put my video right here, where we talk about ruining a comic. It's a new segment on Capes and Scales, and I think you're going to love it. I draw on it. It's really fun. It's over here, even though he probably put it down here, and we're over here because he's some sort of jerk. Paul's a jerk. He's awful. He's the most terrible human being I know. Why do you support Paul? He's awful. He's the devil incarnate. He's like a little baby Hitler. Yeah, I said the H word. Anyway, my video's up here somewhere.